Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for whoever needs it at this time. Let's take a look and see what Spirit needs you to know. And it's general as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you, release the rest. And if you are interested in booking a personal private reading with me at this time, please do know that I am fully booked for the entire month of August, and I am actually currently fully booked all the way up through September 8th. So if you do visit my website, you can still click through everything and check out the reading menu. You can still purchase a reading. It's just going to be scheduled for after that date. All right, guys? Or however my assistants need to adjust whenever I'm fully booked through. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind, guys, for those who want a personal reading. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks that you see here today, guys. All right, so let's dive right into this. I've got 3 card decks in front of me. The first is by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck. The next is Island Time Wellness, Love. This is so small I can barely see it. Love Oracle cards. And then we'll grab a card from the Truth Rising deck by Fire Witch Tarot. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see what needs to come through here. All right, we'll start with this deck right here for whoever needs these messages at this time. So I don't even have any particular questions in mind. I'm just going to allow the angels to bring forward whatever needs to come through here today. All right, I'm guided to this card right here. Self-worth issues. I'm still finding myself. I still have a long way to go. I don't know how to love myself. This vulnerability I cannot show. Okay, so if that's something that you relate to at this time, Aquarius, it's definitely coming through with this message. This could also be your person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading. Maybe they've got self-worth issues, okay? Especially if you guys are having challenges or you're not together, and maybe they're just really being very nitpicky or being very hard on themselves. All right, guys, so let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in here today for this bonus reading for you. I'm guided to this card right here. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Look how perfect these 2 cards go together, because clearly somebody is having some issues with that, you know, self-worth. So it's time to make some healthy choices. That's fantastic that that's coming through in that way. So if you relate to that for yourself, Aquarius, it's time to make those choices. Make better choices for yourself moving forward. Wow, those cards really go together. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a card from a Fire Witch Tarot's Truth Rising here. All right, let's see. What else do you need to focus on for this bonus reading, Aquarius? I'm immediately guided to this one. Ooh, luck. Your luck is about to change. That's nice, guys. It's, you know, it's sort of like the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. Fantastic. Those are some nice messages presenting itself here. You know, even though some of you might be struggling with self-worth issues, it's time to make healthy choices, and good luck is on your side. So that looks really positive, that there are changes that you can make in your love life and in your life. So that's really good. All right, guys, so I wanted to grab some messages from Mystic Moon's deck here, Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading, for whoever needs these messages. What else does Spirit need you to know right now? Pride and ego. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with somebody like that. They're all about themselves, too prideful to come towards you or to reach out or to apologize, however way that's presenting itself. We do have compromise that's coming forward, so maybe this was an issue in the partnership. There was not an equal give and take between 2 people, maybe because your person was too much all up in their pride and ego and all about themselves, and they weren't too concerned with how it was affecting you maybe. we do have action that's coming through here. And certainly for me, based off of what the focus messages are, part of the action that you personally need to take is to make healthier choices for yourself, you know? And if what you need to do as well in order to work on your self-worth issues is to detach from this person, work on you, then so be it. You know, you got to put yourself first, if especially they are just focused on themselves. You know, it's time for you to take care of you now. And how perfect. Look at the next card, Reinvention. It's all about you, working on yourself. Self-love, self-care, being able to find happiness in your life, settling, maybe before you did settle with this person, but you don't have to do that anymore. Look at these cards, Metamorphosis. It's all about change, healthy choices, better choices, changes that you can implement in your life, especially if you're feminine, okay? I don't know why I'm feeling this from my feminines, or those of you who resonate with feminine energy for this reading, but I'm feeling it for you guys that you need to refocus on yourself now. It's time to go in a different direction because this person wasn't able to deliver. Basically, they weren't able to come towards you correct. You know, they weren't able to treat you right or do the right thing when it comes to you. But check this out. They're checking you out from a distance, you know, especially if you guys follow each other on social media. You know, maybe they've got some questions now as to what's going on with you, or if they're observing you improving the quality of your life and they see you in a much better place in your life, and maybe they're just perplexed as to how this is all happening. But you know, I feel for those of you resonating with the changes that need to happen here, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy journey for you, but you're doing it. You know, and so they're seeing this and maybe they're like, oh crap, what have I done? You know, I've let my Aquarian go and I might have just lost the love of my life, you know. But again, if that's their loss, right? If they're realizing this a little bit too late, they could have been unawakened while you were going through your awakening journey. We've got communication here falling right below action. So you might actually hear from this person, Aquarius. We do have the summer card coming through, which could still, I mean, we're still technically in summer here in the States, of course, depends on where you live throughout the world. But here in the States, we're technically still in summer. So you might actually hear from this person in the upcoming weeks here, sooner rather than later. See, masculine, divine masculine. So it is the masculine who's going to be reaching out to the feminine here, because it's my feminines who are working on themselves, refocusing, working on those self-worth issues, making better choices. Good luck is on my feminine side, and perhaps this masculine is now realizing that. Interesting. What else, please, for Aquarius? Okay, so maybe what this masculine is wanting now is to bring it back into union, but check this out. We've got pause. Okay, so female figure in that photo, so it could really be my feminines who are like, hold up, you know, not so fast. I'm working on myself now, and you're gonna have to earn your way back into my life. That's what I'm picking up for my feminines here. You're not going to be putting up with this masculine's nonsense, I feel, if that resonates, of course. You know, and not to bash the divine masculine here, this could be reversed for some of you. But that's just what's presenting itself here in this reading. All right, let's grab some additional insight here. This is the Flaming Roses Tarot by my soul sister, Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's add to this. Let's grab some, sorry, I've got a reverse card here. Got to turn it in the upright. Okay, let's grab some additional insight. Let's grab some clarity here for these messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know here for Aquarius? 7 of Cups. Okay? So maybe what created drama and issues here between the two of you is multiple options, having way too many choices. It could have been this divine masculine who had way too many options here and ultimately made this feminine feel like she was just an option rather than the right choice. So now it's my feminines who are taking it upon themselves to make better choices. Putting yourself first, especially if you are feminine tuning in, you're now putting yourself first. You're putting yourself on your own priority list because this masculine couldn't do it or didn't do it. We've got the High Priestess coming through here. Intuition, secrets, the unknown. So, first of all, if you're feminine watching this, definitely pay attention to your intuition. Follow your gut, follow your heart, what it's telling you. You know, especially when it comes to making life-altering decisions for yourself. Remember, good luck is on your side. And the changes that you are working on in your life, this reinvention, the metamorphosis, good luck is on your side. So you're going to be very successful here, I feel. We've got the King of Wands. So for some of you guys, your masculine could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is someone who's very confident, a strong leader. So this King of Wands, he leads from the heart. Possibly wanting to communicate here, or he's quite confident that perhaps my feminine is going to take him back, you know? But she's clearly putting a stop to this. Working on herself, refocusing on herself. Look at this, walking away. Okay, this is a card of evolution, Eight of Cups. My feminines, I really feel, are walking away from this situation to work on themselves. And then we've got the Nine of Swords here. So maybe my masculines are all up in their head. We've got pride and ego. This Nine of Swords is all about anxiety and fears, losing sleep over this, not getting a good night's sleep. He's stressing himself out. Depression, despair. That's all the energy of the Nine of Swords right there. Feeling hopeless, maybe that this is not going to work itself out after all. You know, so what I'm feeling here for my divine masculines is that they're gravitating towards being confident 1 second, and then the next, you know, especially late at night, they can't sleep, they're freaking out. It's like, oh crap, what have I done? And now I've got my feminine here who's refocusing, and maybe they're afraid that you're going to move on to somebody else because they messed up. Some of you guys may have already done that. Moved on. That was one of your healthy choices, is to move on to a better relationship. And they're observing you more than likely on social media. That is, if you haven't blocked them. Now, here's an interesting twist here, Aquarius. We do have the Page of Cups, okay? This is a message of love. So what I'm feeling here is some of you guys might actually hear from your masculine, you know, trying to bring back union into this connection. But you're focusing on yourself. You're making sure that you're able to fill your own cup of love. And you might ultimately have a new love offer from somebody else. So it could be this feminine who's really empowered. And my masculine, I feel, could be really tripping out that the feminine is moving on and detaching and really empowering herself and just in a much better place overall is what I am feeling here for my feminines. That's what I got. All right, so let's grab some romance angels here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for this bonus reading, for whoever needs it. In love and romance, what else, please? What else? Let go of control issues, okay? And perhaps this masculine needs to learn to do that. They need to realize that the situation has to unfold naturally. They can't manipulate it. They can't rush it. They certainly can't rush the feminine into making a decision. You know, that's what I'm getting from that. We do have worth waiting for here. So divine timing is at work in your love life, Aquarius. Some of you guys might be struggling financially at this time. Maybe you've been laid off. Maybe you lost a job. which certainly with everything going on globally, it's possible. So it's coming through here. If you have moved on to someone else, this person is not afraid to tell you how they feel. That could have also been an issue in the partnership, that perhaps your person just struggled to express how they were feeling, express their love, and perhaps in the romance department they fell a little bit short of that, you know? And maybe now that they see you're doing better, you've moved on, now they're ready to come forward and make these romantic gestures. That could certainly be a part of the equation here. Playfulness coming through. I've got a few interpretations of this card. Certainly you and this person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading, Aquarius, you and this individual, you guys have a lot of fun together. You enjoy each other's company. This can also, for me, interpret that there could be an age variance between two people. So one person's way older or way younger than the other. And this could also be my player card. Somebody's a player here. Okay? That's just what I pick up from that. So if that's how this person is, or if that's how you know they are, and you are ready to find the kind of love that you're looking for, you've got a new beginning here with the Ace of Cups, you know. But as I mentioned, first you have to be able to fill that cup of love for yourself first. Have love for you, and once that cup is full, you'll be able to find love from the right person. Somebody who's ready to offer you what it is that you deserve, what you've been looking for. Okay? All right, guys. So let's add to this with... Let's grab some additional insight from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for this bonus reading? What else? Is there a chance to bring you guys back together? I mean, there's always a chance, but you don't want to be this person's option, you know, if they're entertaining other people. Well, that answered our question. We do have a yes here. We do have a new beginning that's possible. You are my light. So maybe that's how they see you. Maybe they didn't realize that at the time, that you represent this light in their darkness, but that's how you're coming through now. We do have two flames here, so maybe for some of you, you feel that this person is a twin flame, and you guys have had your fair share of challenges, you know. So I mean, if you're open to it, absolutely you can have this new beginning with your person, but you know, obviously you want to make sure that you're not just their option, that you are ultimately the person they want to spend their life with. The two of you, clearly you've had a history together. They're feeling very lost without you. They feel incomplete without you, Aquarius. There could also be particular songs that either you hear or they hear, and you guys are just thinking about each other. They consider you to be a dream come true, or that's how you see them. But I mean, this is all wonderful, but they have to come towards you as a better, improved version of who they were, because I feel if you resonate with this, your person definitely had issues as far as commitment or being exclusive or faithful. Okay? You guys were destined to meet, though, in this lifetime. It was a fated connection. But I can tell you, they definitely want to reach out to you. They're thinking about you. They want to reach out to you. And if you are in a place where you have empowered yourself, they need to definitely do the right thing this time. Otherwise, it's going to be a stalemate situation, or you just decide to walk away from it and turn them down, possibly. Okay? All right, guys, so let's add to this. I wanted to grab some messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for this bonus reading for whoever needs it at this time. So we'll grab a few scenarios from this deck, take from it whichever message you are most guided towards. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. But yeah, some of you guys are working on yourself. So you've either already walked away from this person or you're really thinking about it. Broken. I ran away from you because I was afraid. I've given my heart before and my heart was broken. I don't know how not to run. All I do is run from love. I've gotten so used to the pain, I'm almost numb to it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll give it one more try. Okay, so if this masculine has been hurt before, maybe that's why they've created so much drama in the connection, you know. So if they're willing to give it one more try, especially, of course, for my feminines tuning in, if you're willing to give it one more try, then maybe this can come back together. Look at the next card, see? Divine Masculine. I am powerful, but I don't always know it. I am strong, but tend to hide my weaknesses. I am confident, but I can be vulnerable. I can make you laugh, but I can be serious when I need to be. I am here to bring your life joy and happiness when you're feeling sad. I know how to love, but sometimes it scares me, and I run from it. You see? Take me for everything that I am. Don't try to change me. I am who I am. All right? So he's got his own work that he needs to do on himself, I feel. I'm saying he, him, but of course, you know, it is just energy. It could be reversed for your situation. Let's grab a couple more here. We do have faith coming through. Life has a way of bringing us to our knees when we lose faith in a situation, in someone, in ourselves. The most heartfelt prayers are born from those moments of heartache, desperation, and hope. And I really feel here for those of you who are having self-worth issues, you know, this is something that can absolutely help you. That is, if you believe in prayer, you know, it'll help you find yourself. And it even says it here, I'm still finding myself. So for some of you guys, that journey is not quite over, but I'm so happy to see that you are working on making healthier choices for yourself. And I love this card. It does say alone, but the message reads, we spend so much time trying to find that ideal partner, our soulmate, we forget to throw that energy into ourselves, to find love within yourself first, before you can find that love elsewhere. It will find you once you can spend time alone and get to a place where you enjoy spending time with you. You see? So that's pretty much what I was talking about when I was referring to this Ace of Cups, because it is all about self-love, loving yourself, being able to fill your own cup of love, being able to enjoy spending time with you, okay, yourself. So that definitely coincides with that message of the Ace of Cups. All right, guys. So since we do have our song coming through here, let's go ahead and grab some songs, shall we? So this is my Heart Songs deck. Let's grab some songs here. If you don't know the song, you can definitely relate to the lyrics. So Aquarius, for your bonus reading, for whoever needs it, let's grab some songs. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this bonus reading. What songs need to come through here, please? If I Could Reach You. And it's so interesting how the name of this group is called the Fifth Dimension. So some of you guys might actually be connecting in the 5D. This is what it says. If I knew the magic it would take to love you good enough on the outside and make you feel it on the inside, maybe I could make you stay. And I really feel this message is coming from the masculines to the feminine. They really want to be able to reach the feminine here, even if it is just energetically at this point, even if it is through telepathic communication. The next song is All Out of Love by Air Supply. The interesting thing is, Aquarius, obviously you're an air sign, okay? Air Supply. I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? tormented and torn apart. And I really do feel here they want to reach out. We've already determined that. They want to come forward with an apology and, you know, to let you know that perhaps they've got remorse or they're apologetic about how things fell apart between the two of you. No doubt they want to reach out. We've got Over and Over Again by Nathan Sykes and Ariana Grande. Okay. From the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other. From the first hello, yeah, that's all it took. And suddenly we had each other. And I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life. Maybe that's what they're ready to offer you now. Maybe they couldn't do it before, you know. But as long as they are entertaining other options here with this 7 of Cups vibe, you know, maybe it'll take your person just a little bit longer to get to this point where you guys can really be that 1 + 1, 2 for life connection, you know. Last song, we've got Back at One by Brian McKnight. It's undeniable that we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall never. The basis is need to know. If you don't know just how I feel, then let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time, time will reveal. Okay, so maybe there's just a little bit more time that's needed for this masculine to be ready to let this feminine know that he means business, that he's ready to commit, that these options are a thing of the past, you know. But it all comes down to timing, because if the timing is wrong, you know, my feminines, you might have already moved on to somebody else, you know. And maybe for some of you, you have already, and they're observing that, which might be part of the reason why there's not a whole lot of movement, maybe, or that they're losing sleep over this because they know they messed up. Okay, so those are the songs that are presenting itself here. All right, guys, so let's close this out with, actually, I'm guided to pull some twin flame numbers here. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection, but you can certainly replace twin flame with soulmate if that makes you more comfortable. We're more focused on the numbers and the messages attached to them. Okay, so this is the twin flame angel numbers deck by Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading. What numbers need to come through for Aquarius at this time, please? All right. We've got 222. The necessary seeds have been planted on your journey. Remain patient as they begin to gestate. Okay, so patience definitely required. And if you happen to be seeing 222, it's definitely a message that you need to pay attention to. And Angela did mention this when she was creating this deck. She mentioned that, you know, she can only fit so much information on this card. So there's a lot more to the meaning of this number. So check it out on the internet and research it. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. 999. Okay, so we've got triple numbers here. Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. That's fantastic. So remember, we started off with self-worth issues, and healthier choices are being made when it comes to self-love and self-care. That is so fantastic. So that's something that you need to master first, Aquarius, in order to prepare for the union that's coming in for you, whether that union is with the person you're focused on for this reading or if it's a new love. But no matter how it plays out, it's preparing you for what's to come. Wow. And then we've got 2020 coming up here. Remain optimistic about your connection. Your true heart's desire is on the horizon. You know, so it might not be happening in 2020, but maybe 2021 is when it's all going to come together for you. So that's what's presenting itself here by way of the twin flame numbers. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and close this out with some healing messages here from the angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. To close out this bonus reading, some final thoughts for whoever needs it. Yes, surrender and release what no longer works for you, what no longer needs to be in your life, whether that's a bad relationship, whether it's something going on in your life that you know you need to let go of. Lay those burdens down. It's not worth carrying or holding on to something that you know needs to phase out. Emerging. I love this because look, you've got self-worth issues that you're working on. There's this need all throughout this reading for self-love, reinventing yourself. You are refocusing, metamorphosis, good changes that are happening here. And this emerging card is all about all that, you know, working on yourself so that you can emerge as a better version of you. Love it. Let's grab a couple more here. What else, please, to close out this reading? Angels and spirit guides. Oh my God. Answered prayer. Okay, so for those of you who have turned to prayer, your prayers have been answered. They have been answered. So just wait for it. Have patience for that. And romance. Your love life, you're going to be okay. Things are going to work itself out. All in due time, so have some patience. Look at the next card, divine timing. Okay, so there you are. When it comes to your love life, it comes down to divine timing. You got to have patience for what's to come because the universe is preparing you for this union. Okay, and good things come to those who wait. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. As always, thank you so very much for tuning in, for being here. And again, if you're interested in a personal private reading, feel free to visit my website. All the information you'll need to book a reading, which will be scheduled sometime in September. It's all available there. You can always email me and my team if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.